steel in my jaw, teeth taste the drums, ink in my veins, black with a grudge, hard like a hammer, built to blood. Concrete confession etched in the wall, names of the fallen, I answer them all. Walk through the furnace, laugh at the glow. I've lived in the ashes, I'm ready to grow. Chain link shadows, cage every thought. I sharpen my temper, run everything rod. Spark from the friction right in my chest. I carve every setback into my crest. Tremors refuse to shake, eyes like a searchlight scan every flaw. I welcome the fracture and worship the raw. Laugh at the ladder, I came for the roof. Climb on the stigma, I'm living in proof. Fist full of backlash, I feed on the sting. Each accusation, a functionless ring. And weapon the clay, memories a minefield laced with the doubt. I stomp on the stories till silence falls out. Blood from the bargain stains every sleeve. I snap every promise they told me to believe. Neon addictions glued to the face. I uproot the signal, corrupt the embrace. Hope in a hard drive locked in the code. I rip out the circuit, restore the corrode. Somber and slick, I hurl them in dumpsters and hammer the lid. Marching in circles, calling it drive. I rupture the spiral and walk out alive. Blueprints of failure rolled in my fist. I flatten the pages and rewrite the twist. Unspoken verdicts hang in the air. I slice through the tension and swallow the stare. Nails in my footprint mark where I tread. They try to contain me with rumors they spread. Hunger for challenge boils in the core. I use every hindrance to fashion the door. Chewing through concrete days, clock hands bend when I move. Time trips over my rage. Yeah, a red brain, I combust, rust, dust on my tongue. City cost power and smoke, I still breathe from my lungs. I snap bolts with my grip twist. Yup, in the rope hanged out from a ceiling fan. Watch it twitch, then choke. I've been fed cheap threats, cold text, dead air. Every backhand compliment brushed off my hair. They wanna puppet on strings. I cut wires with my teeth. I carve never again in the back. In the hallway, kick them straight down the drain. Turn the black on the wall to a blade in my palm. Carve tracks in the drywall, spell my name in the chalk. I'm that glitch in your lens, that crack in your grin. The one voice in your head that don't let you give. Then I drag fear to the curb, let it beg, then pass. Step over its face like a stain on glass. I got lungs full of metal dust, hands like riot sirens. Every finger's a verdict, slamming down on the tyrants. I don't chase the crown, I melt it, pour it in ink. Tattoo my knuckles with ash, every letter a link. I see suits with plastic eyes, their smiles stuck in paint. They sell venomous vitamins called the poison sane. I cut through their buzzwords like a storm through phone. Turn boardroom bragging rights into broken phones. I walk past tinted doors, hear whispers fold and crush. My name hits the paneling like a hammer in a rush. Securing these stairs too long, I stare right through. Peel their posture apart till they wobble confused. I stitch doubt till the grain shows steel and the splinters fall out. I turn dead ends into doors with my fists and my teeth. Now the hallway's wide open and they're scared. I speak truth like broken glass, scattered over their claims. They step wrong once and they bleed in my name. I don't need your stage, I make ground blades crack. Every footstep thunder, every echo fights back. I'm the glitch in your graph, the spike in your chart, that unplanned surge right before things depart. I'm the line in the contract, scribbled in red, that crawls off the paper wraps tight round your neck. You polished your mask for years, I smudge it once and it flakes. Every pose you practice falls flat, then breaks. You rehearse your little script in a circle of glass. I kick one shot sideways, watch the spotlight crash. I've been up since forever, eyes raw, jaw tense, grinding deep through deadlines that never made sense. Manage a bark in my ear, I hear static and wind. Translate every cheap order into fuel within. I got callous on my soul from the grip on the line, held on through the voltage till the sparks turn mine. Now my pulse hits harder than the black tie plans, each beat an indictment stamped into their brands. I remember those nice cold fridge, warm rage, cup noodles, fried circuits, blue light on my face, scrolling fake paradise, gold teeth, soft thrones. I swore through cracked lips, I crushed those clones. Now I drag them mirage down the factory hall, projectable bursting as the idols fall. I lace my words. Broken glass on the warehouse floor. Broken glass on the warehouse floor. Broken glass on the warehouse floor. Steel toe boot prints, rust at the gore red. Exit sign flickers like a bad code. My jaw locked tight in attack mode. Attack mode. I step in like a fault line, splitting the room in half. Barbed wire brain, every thought got a sharp and laugh. Cold hands, cracked skin on the border fit. Spit nights taste like copper and clenched teeth grit. I drag chains of the days that you said I'm a lost cause. Now I write that on the wall in permanent claw marks. Concrete confession I etch in the dust. Your prophecy broke first, turned plastic and cut. You said sit still while your halo slipped sideways. I grew up learning how to bleed in the driveways. Family portraits with the eyes scratched out. Silence at dinner, then a slam door shot. I keep score on the inside of my ribs like a tally. Every mark another time that you chose the easy alley. You retreat to the glow of a brand new screen. I sharpen every scar till it cuts through the scene. I don't pray for a savior in the cheap suit speech. I lay bricks from the wreckage just to level your reach. You frame me as the problem, pin blame to my back. Now I pull out every pin, give the weight back intact. Give the weight back intact. Give the weight back intact. I got grit in my gums and the jaw wire for war. Teeth bite down through the lies in your folklore. You talk tough, typed out in a glowing box, but your courage disappears when the door unlocks. You wear outrage like a rented mask. Trade real struggle for a trending tag. You're a ghost in the grid full of hollow tapes. I'm a storm in the spine of the faults you make. I seen friends fold quick for a little applause. Change sides every week like a clause in a clause. You don't stand for a thing, you just lean where it's easy. Chase cheap heat till your core turns greasy. I walk through your lobby with the floorboard strained. Every footstep heavy like a memory stain. You build towers of excuses, I map out the load. Find the weakest foe, let the whole roof go. You romanticize pain that you never had. Post quotes about healing while you twist a new dagger. You call it tough love when you crush what you fear, then laugh while the ones that you bruise disappear. I'll pull up receipts carved deep in my chest. Ink runs black from the nights without rest while you rewrite history like a Q anecdote. I keep the original text in the scars on my throat. In the scars on my throat. I was raised on the I was raised on the echo of a slam front door. Learned young how a promise can rot at the core. There was dust in the vents, nights I bit back. Every sit down, stay small, every cheap little flash of their click-clack. Concrete in my chest, but the cracks spell maps. I learned how to read those fractures like facts on a polygraph. Grind marks on my jaw from the habit of chewing through chains. Thumpers burned in my palms for the way I'm palming my pain. Steel-toe thoughts walk slow through a minefield mood. Every word that I spit like a strapped-down fuse. I was raised on rust flakes and bad decisions, on hand-me-down hate and the static of derision. They fed me their fear, dressed it up as religion. Told me kneel to the system or vanish from the vision. I carved my reply with a busted-out grin. Sharp-edged language, cut skin, slicing. I don't pray for mercy from a jury of fiends. I just sharpen my focus till it carves through the screen. They brand me defective, I call it updated. New patch, new glitch, old God's deflated. If comfort is a cage with a soft spun pad, then I'd rather bleed on the floor than grow old and go mad. Circuit board skull with a blackout heart, thinking in sparks, talking in scars. Every scar that I carry is a bark or receipt, proof of purchase for the days I refuse to retreat. I saw leaders turn leeches when the lights cut low. Saw friends trade spine for a shortcut throne. They sold out cheap for applause in the box. I was outside kicking holes in the locks. I breathe ash, cough true spit splinters of glass. Each shard of a past that refused to pass. I don't chase cloud, I chase clarity and collapse. Stare down the void till it finally blinks back. You can measure my rage in the lines on my face. Every decade compressed to a lyrical mace. I swing that thing clean through your plate armor pride. Watch false confidence crumble from a single collide. I'm the art that you dodge, the file you hide, the voice that crawls up from the cracks in your stride. That pressure in your chest when the mask won't fit, when the crowd goes quiet and the doubts commit. Quitter combust, I embroidered that venom on the line into my coat. Turned each word into thread, each thread into rope. Not a rope for my neck, but a line to climb out the pit where they tossed every restless mind. Now I stand on the edge of their obsolete shrine with a can of black paint and a double helix spine. Tattoo ink stories in invisible script. You only see them when the pressure starts to rip, when the car facade snaps like brittle plastic, when the real self steps through raw and spastic. I'm the moment you realize your idol bleeds, that the king of the hill still cracks at the seams. I'm the weight of your guilt, waking up in a sweat, that lingering taste of a deal you regret. Keep your play nice pamphlet, your diluted advice. I'll take jagged days over that sugar cold ice. Every stumble, every bruise, every failed device goes into this engine, fuel for the fight. Versus script, tendon versus trend. We're anonymous, some broken hits harder than I'm zen. We're a cracked front tooth from a hand-me-down brawl. Teaches more about truth than 1,000 soft calls. I learned hope in the silence after bad news drops, and the way lungs keep working when the heartbeat stops. That half-second pause, that shiver in the fog when you either lay, we delay, 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 we delay. Yeah. Deal dust. One in the air. Steel dust on the air. Steel dust on the air. Steel dust on the air. Cold sweat in the cracks of my hands. I taste static on my tongue, rust in my teeth, grinding on command. Blueprints on my back, barcode burned across my chest. I walk in studded frames, like a glitch they never fixed. Clock into the grindhouse, concrete cubicle, cancerous ceiling. Flicker rubber burnout bulb, twitch in my jaw, everyday feeling. Boss man, boss closer, the days I lost. Fingerprints in the dust on the desk, keep track of the cost. My name on the lanyard, cheap plastic chain, tame little label. They pin me to a number in a box, call it stable. But my spine got a different scripture scratched on the bone. Each vertebrae a verse in the language of stone. I learned it on the nights that the siren sang lullabies to the block. When the landlord changed the locks, when the fridge held nothing but air and a stubborn little light. When my brother stuffed rage in a backpack and vanished into the night. I carved my courage in the back of the bus seat phone, while the driver pretended he never saw the punch, his eyes fixed on the dome. Kids crack jokes about my pistol shoes and my secondhand skin. I memorized every insult file to sharpen my grin. Now I'm stomping down the hallway of this office like I own the lease. Heartbeat pacing with the copy machines, grinding piece by piece. Every keystroke, every stapler snap feels like chains on the floor. So I slam my thoughts against the inside of my skull till they break the door. Then system rattles like a cage full of coins, loose change, hopes rattling in disappointing joints. Hunger in my stomach taps messages like rain on tin, telling me this paycheck prison never lets anyone win. I see the smiles laminated on ID cards, staged and stiff. Their eyes glazed over like they dove off a spiritual cliff. Betrayed days for data, live for the weekend myth. I keep my rage folded like a blade under my tongue. Monolithic. I'm not here for the pension, not here for the cake on the plastic plate. I came to study every fault line, every crack in the structure they call fade. When the right tremor hits, I'll be first to stomp, last to fall. I've been rehearsing insurrection with every breath in these fluorescent halls. Real. I grew up where the sirens sound meant dinner talk stopped mid-sentence. Forks froze, eyes aimed at the door, fingers laced in penance. Mom kept the rent in an envelope under the sink with the bleach. Dad kept his temper in a bottle he could never quite reach. Television sold sunsets, we never saw past the metal fence. News anchors preaching calm while the neighborhood felt tense. We learned to measure distance by the cracks in the road and trust by the length of the stories the friends never told. Church on Sunday, preacher flexing in a tailored suit, speaking of heaven like a bonus, like a corporate loot. Said turn the other cheek, let forgiveness be your shield, but his hands look soft like they never touched the field. Meanwhile, our bad kids tested knuckles on brick, blood on the knuckles, left a bitter and quick. I found scripture carved on the bathroom stall. Don't wait for wings, climb the wall. So I spelled that message every evening, eyes red from the chlorine sting. Public pool, closing whistle always cut through everything. Water in my ears, world muffled, heart loud. I promised I would stand taller than the smoke from every crowd. They said the slogans in the hallway, posters peeling off the paint. Dream big, work hard, printed over pictures of saints. Counselor said college might be tricky, your grades look thin. I said my drive is volcanic. Watch the ground giving. I took that doubt.
Jaw like a trap set, rust on my tongue, still I snap necks. Teeth grind metal in the back steps, chalk on the curb with the past bled. Bite down hard to the wise fray, venom in a flash for the quiet days. Every little slight in the file save, now I got a mile of names I can violate. Steel-toe thoughts to your glass pride, you inflate, I lacerate that mask tight. You parade in a plastic past life, I excavate bones from your last lives. I don't chant, I don't need faith, only cold facts, only blunt blades. Every syllable I spit is a blunt break, smack to the jaw, then I rotate. Brick in my chest, no gold chain, blueprint sprayed in my own rage. I pen threats in the drag my last chain. Flytail, flytail, concrete breath in a tight rib cage. Heartbeat stomp like a fight backstage. I've been sized up, priced as a lightweight. Now a lineup lives in a mind grave. I don't trust that false grin. Handshake live with the fork spin. You quote books you were forced in. I write scripts in a scorched skin. Jaw clicks when my fuse flares. You shift quick when the truth tears. You play safe for a few shares. I play sick, make the room stare. I'm that bruise that you can't hide. That last straw in your last slide. That cold glare in a black sky. That one name on your blacklist. Underline, you want calm, I bring blunt force. You want rules, I cut one more. Break your script in the front door. Leave that frame in a dust storm. Every scar that you laughed at now maps out where I blast back. You tap dance on a glass track. I stamp once, watch it snap fast. I'm yours, some of your write-offs. Payback, tall as a high cross. Teeth grit, tough to the bite locks. Every cheap shot, pay when the mic drops. Flytail, lips chapped from the acid talk. Throat lined up like a casket lock. Spit that grit, let the plastic rot. You stay staged, I'm the back lie. Ink dried up on the gag orders. Still I drag truth through the crack mortar. You bend knees for the mass wardens. I break ranks like a bad soldier. Every sit down, lit my fuse. Every pipe down, fed my bruise. You throw shade, I shed my rules. Grow through stone, rip that roof. Face to face with the blank stares. I don't fold for the fake prayers. I don't dance for the gate chairs. I don't bow to the gray hairs. I've been fed dust, I've been passed up. Every closed door, got a glass run. I see your fear in the fast run. Hear your name in the last thud. I'm that blunt, word in the clean speech. That hard truth that your teeth meet. You want smooth, take a weak seed. I'm cracked earth under cheap feet. No chant, no script, just a raw jaw. Every line lands like a hard jaw. Every thought cut from a carved scar. I stay live till the dark calls. Flytail, rust in my throat when I bite through titles. Dead-eyed leaders with their dead-eyed smiles. I drag their crowns through the bathroom tiles. Ink on my hands from the lies they printed. Tongue like flint, every spark straight vicious. Power in a suit with a prepaid conscience. I pull the cord on their comfort options. Concrete stomach, I digest pressure. Spit back shards that deform their shelters. You hug trends like a rented weapon. I carve truth in a second, no question. My shadow weighs what your name can't handle. You chase clicks while I melt these panels. Air smells thick with the fake forgiveness. I don't forget, I file each sentence. Raised on crumbs in the house of thunder. Ceiling cracked, but it never fell under. I learned fast how the small get trampled. Now my words brand scars in the samples. Jaw stay set when the floor keeps tilting. I found calm in the chaos I'm wielding. Every bruise that they wrote in secret now glows bright like a stolen beacon. Spine like rebar under ripped up denim. I walk past doors where the rich still venom. Boardroom ghosts with the porcelain laughter. I hear fear tap glass when I climb their rafters. Clipboard kings with the spreadsheet morals wage war quiet in their plush safe corridors. They buy souls on a discount Friday. I bring storms to the hallway sideways. Backstreet sermons in the busted stairwell. We trade truth like contraband airmail. Knuckles taped from the daily friction. Hope gets taxed and sold as fiction. Now some friends go numb on the bright screen flicker.
trade their will for a faster picture. I keep ink in my veins like a live transmission. Every line tight to a raw conviction. If my back hits walls, then the walls get fractured. I talk sharp till the locks turn backwards. This bloodline built from the ones discarded. We turn hurt into heat, get the steel cathartic. Your silence shakes when my footsteps enter. Every smug grin cracks at the center. You can stack your stones to the sky with panic. Off the walk up bare, make your gods feel average. Factory sirens in my nightly breathing. I taste smoke from the dreams they're seasoned. Paycheck leash round the neck of millions. We march bent, still they call us villains. Office lights buzz over bent back shoulders. Coffee cold, but the hearts grow colder. Dead end clock with the same two numbers. I kick holes through the padded slumber. When I speak, your script malfunctions. Whole facade glitches out in chunks. Then your patch cracks with a fresh new slogan. I break screens till the mask stays broken. Child in the corner with the headphones heavy. Drowns long nights in the feedback levy. Here's one verse like a few stop burning. Knows right then that the tide is turning. I rap fate like a theft in progress. Snatch back days that they marked as losses. Steel toe thoughts on the march relentless. Each word dense, what they swore was endless. You won't gauge this pulse in a neat agreement. I sign deals in the dust of precincts. Name carved rough in the wall they painted. They scrub hard but the mark stays ancient. Takes rust, steel toe thought process, grind through dust, stare down dead screens, blue glare in my veins, clickbait prophecy, dopamine chains, hands black with the ink from my own bad plans, file teeth marks in the back of their brands, clock hits midnight, still stuck on the wheel, human on paper, machine in the field, barbed wire handshake, smile like a glitch, voice like a court case, eyes like a ditch, chewed up deadline, swallow that lead, sign my name twice, if fluorescent red, concrete conscience, yeah, drifting codes, it could be a merchandise on a dead-end road. You chant buzzwords, worship that trend. I watch the firmware fry in your head. Hey, 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 hey. I watch the firmware fry in your head. I breathe in static from the office vents. Risk on the spreadsheet, blood in the rents. Elevator, small talk, teeth on display. Tongue says I'm fine, lungs say decay. Sued us for power, wear plastic grins. Smile like search bars, hollow within. They feed us slogans, call that a cure. Patch over fractures, fracture indoors. Grip this pen like a socket on fire. Ink turns to smoke, sketches my ire. Every new memo, same old demand. Turn your backbone into branded sand. I walk that hallway, fluorescent hum. Thumbprints long, every step, every crumb. The camera's blinking, hungry for proof. Documenting sweat on a leaking roof. Documenting sweat on a leaking roof. Back to the desk with the crooked leg. One more update, dressed up as a bag. Give us your weekend, give us your spine. We'll mail you a lanyard, call it divine. I see that manager flex their crown. Title on paper, hollow in sound. They toss out praise like loose change thrown. Land on the carpet, never at home. My post writes curses on the time card lines. Rage in the margins, jagged designs. I don't need pep talks, I need exits. Rust on the hinges, key in the nexus. They brag we're family, hands on my throat. That's not support, that's a sinking boat. If I stay quiet, I help this spread. If I spit venom, maybe they bleed. breath hot, tongue taste vice. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. 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 Steel toe thought process, grind through dust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Steel toe thought process, grind through dust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. 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 Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. 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 Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue. Jaw lock, breath hot, jaw lock, breath hot, jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. 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 Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock, breath hot, tongue taste rust. Jaw lock. Crowds just teeth in the dark. Gold grills grinning like shark fins. Fluorescent stain on my jacket. Rust on the chain that I'm dragging. I walk in reeking of vengeance smoke. Still on my tongue, iron lungs. Zero manners, bite down. Blood in the molars. Every promise tastes like burnt out banners. I don't pose for the cameras. I bend them. Crack glass, war bangles, straight venom. Every handshake feels like handcuffs tightening. Quiet on the tendons. I got bosses that crumble like drywall. Talking big numbers from a tiny little side. All I stare right through them drywall. Dust in my eyeballs. Blueprints inked in the scars on my right palm. Clock hands carving my face lines diagonal. Time been filing my patience to a razor. Now I wear my rage like a name tag. Staple right over the blazer. I don't chase crowns. That metal corrodes inside gums. Turn smiles into funeral drums. Turns bright-eyed
this hamster wheel habit. I've been digging out a hallway with a bent spoon, stabbing at the granite knuckles raw. I etch my initials in the static. If the sky falls, I won't panic. I've been living with the ceiling on my shoulders, plaster dust in my hair like winter. Every year colder, spine like a splinter, jammed in the throat of a glory-hungry sprinter. They said play nice, kiss rings, bow low, sign fast, smile wide for the slideshow. I spat ink on the dotted line, dry throats, watch them cough when the contract pyro lights up, edges melts the lie slow. I'm the typo, they can't white out, permanent marker in a maze full of wipeouts, tattooed down on my rib cage, scratch the fried out. All the yes men bless my downfall in advance, toast to my absence, dance in my last chance. But I hang like smoke in that glass lamp, stain the drapes, creep into the fine lands. Wake up in a boardroom, taste chalk, every portrait on the wall tries to talk. I rip frames down, use shards for the outline, sketch my own law in the fault lines. There's a prayer in the hum of the air duct, something muttered in the buzz of the strip lights. Every flicker spells out, stand up. Every tremor says swing till the grip bites. I keep a list of regrets in a lunchbox, buried where the schoolyard fence stops. Dig it up just to feed that war dog. Howl at the sirens when the beat drops. You measure success in the depth of your pockets, I measure mine in the dents on the sockets. Doorways I kick till the locks bend, fuses I blew just to sidestep. Everything's scripted for a quiet kid. I broke pens, bit caps, tried silence, but the thoughts got loud, built sirens. Now my throat's that riot in the silence. If the stage collapses, I'll rap on the splinters. Steel toes grinding on the floorboard splatter. Every splinter is a timeline splattered. Every heckle just fuel for the matter. I drag old versions of myself down the catwalk, make eye contact, don't blink when they bad talk. Shake hands with the ghost of my last loss, then I shove that shadow off the catwalk. I'm not here for a safe route, seatbelt paycheck. I'd rather gargle nails than fake check. Every box on the taste test, I'm the wrong flavor in the banquet. Plates break when I sit down, colleague clatters out the slick mouths. I call space with a chip frown, turn spit into brick, build a sick town. It pays the tax, then I overpaid often. Receipts. Rust in the rust in the wires on my jawline. Rust in the wires on my rust in the wires on my jawline. Rust in the wires on my jawline. Jaw clenched tight like a steel trap lock. Boot print stamped on the factory floor. Name carved deep in the rustic clock. Oil stained fingers on a frayed mask strap. Teeth grind sparks in the dead air hum. Barcode burned on the back of my eyelids. Cold red glow when the nightmare comes. Tasting metal and regretting my molars. Every memory a hammer going hard on my shoulders. Every promise just a pot of code scanned and deleted. Every handshake hiding handcuffs, charge sheet completed. I got a cabinet of case files carved in my ribs. Every rib a prison bar that never forgives. Every breath a background check, I'm scared I'll fail. Every step a steel toe marching on nails. I grew up where the windows never open for air, only open when the sirens hit a certain despair. Seen the father turn a paste up in the powdered escape. Seen the mother hide the bruises under bargain bin drapes. I learned quick how to camouflage a panic attack. Turn a cheap plastic grin to a wolf in black. Teacher said, kid, you got anger, you better behave. I said, this is not anger, this is DNA in a cage. I drag chains in my accent, padlocks in my slang. Every word another well popping loose with a bang. They want me quiet like a spreadsheet, neat and polite, but my tongue got rigged, it corrodes when I bite. I don't pledge to a flag, I just pledge I won't break. When the floorboard splinters from the force of the quake, I'm the power cut hitting right in the exam hall. Everything goes dark, then you hear one voice stand tall. Every bruise made a blueprint written under my skin. Every scar is schematic for the engine within. I don't pray for the peace that they peddle on screens. Glossy lies on the billboard, bleaching your dreams. I want truth like a cracked tooth, cutting the gum. Sharp, ugly, unforgettable, right on the tongue. They fake fear like a side dish with minimum wage. Sit sign here, be grateful, stay inside your cage. But I burn that contract in the coffee campfire. Watch the ash spell loud, every buried desire. I don't need that for
passion to redraw my design. I'm a black ink blueprint they can never confine. I'm the glitch in the grid, the unpaid fee. You can lock that door, I'll corrode that key. I've been the caution sign on the corner nobody reads, until tires start sliding and the car starts to bleed. I've been the red X sprayed on the wall at night, then covered by ads when the sun hits right. I've been the whole music playing while your hope gets drained, looping false reassurance through a plastic brain. I've been the last nerve frayed under fluorescent buzz. I've been the raw and screaming at what it does. They told me aim straight while they bent the lane, move the goalposts closer to their private game. Sign laws in ink made of overtime sweat, turn clocks into shackles then called it dead. I've seen friends sell sleep for a stack that's thin and lose 10 more years when the habit kicks in. I've seen bright-eyed kids trade color for gray just to fit into a cubicle and fade away. They preach calm on the stage with their polished teeth, while a kid in the back row clenches rust beneath. I was that kid with a lunch of loose change and pride, backpack full of rumors that I learned to survive. I carry notebooks like crowbars, heavy and sharp, every margin line wired to a live heart. Every verse I etched was a crow on a pole, watching over fields that were never made whole. They weren't respectful, reasonable, managed, tame. I want every buried voice to hammer his name into concrete floors of executive halls, into glass so clean that in my jaw, rust between my teeth tastes raw. Steel toes tapping on the floor line, name burned off of my own spine. Grew up chewing on alarm clock glass, secondhand rage hand me down past. Mom said breathe but the air stayed thick, Dad said stand with his fists on the switch. Classroom desk with a knife mark map, every carved line like a panic attack. Saw red coded acting out, never once asked what the hell I was about. I was 16 with a brick in my brain, every thought heavy as a freight train chain. Guidance office with the posters peeling, talked about goals while my gums kept bleeding. They want neat lines on my jackknife curve, whiteboard future, black ice nerve. Tried that prayer, it just rang out hollow, guilt like a collar I was forced to swallow. They said smile, I just sharpened my jaw, turned each laugh into martial law. Built my armor out of failed exams, lunchroom whispers, locker room scams, hallway fights with the ghost in the mirror, swinging at a kid who kept looking nearer. Now I walk in with a scarred up grin, barcode stamped on the bones within, clocked in shifts and fluorescent caves, boss's breath thick with unpaid grades. He types team in the office chat, then docks my pay when I talk back. He wants yes men wearing plastic skin, I bring storefront air conditioning. They post slogans in the break room grime, dream big taped over overtime. High vis vest like a choke chain strap, swipe card gate to the human trap. I see spreadsheets built from flesh and fear, quarterly targets carved in the sear. They sell comfort like a sacred pill, side effects list every quiet kill. My spine's tired of the puppet strings, cut both thumbs on these paper kings. I won't bow for a weekend pass, or trade a life for a parking pass. I was born to be the glitch in the grid, throw sparks in the seams of the script they hid. Step off sight with my breath on fire, footsteps drum like a live wire. Turn my rage into blueprint ink, let each verse hit harder than I think. I don't chant hope in the past, they'll find. I carve raw truth in the walls they haunt. Therapist chair with the ticking clock, I rip that tick from the nervous talk. Say I'm done playing, fine, I'm okay, while my jaw shakes through the workday. Friends fell off like the paint on brick, couldn't stand close once the wound showed thick. But the ones who stayed when the room went black, I break my ribs just to build their back. I've seen bright kids be the furnace
through concrete habits. Steel-toed thoughts drag sparks across the floor. Rusted halos stacked in the corner. Every single one stamped with my name. I learned to breathe in, carbon. Chew on pressure, spit out bolts and nails. Clock, 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 clock on the wall keeps twitching like it's scared. I'll catch it in a lie. I grew up where the windows never open. Paint peeled back like a second skin. Sirens as a bedtime story. Neighbors arguing over which sin wins. Teacher said aim higher. Chalk dust choking on my last good nerve. I drew a guillotine inside the margins. Promised that my doubt would get served. They tried to bring me broken on arrival. Found my edges down to fit the mold. I sharpened every sight into a rival. Fed it every time my coffee went cold. I walked through metal detectors with the furnace hiding in my chest. Every beep another little lecture about how quiet boys are safest. But quiet boys turn pressure cookers when you stack enough excuses on their heads. I carved a tunnel through the boiler room. Took the ashes, painted over what they said. I don't do truth talks with my limits. I drag them out back, make them confess. Every can gets nailed to a splintered plank and left to dry in yesterday's mess. Therapist ask why my hands keep shaking. Truth is they're itching for another wall. Something worth punching into powder just to prove the bricks were never tall. These wires in my skull keep crossing. Sparks pop off in the middle of a smile. Half of me wants to crash the system. Half wants to log the error, mark the file. You quote your favorite prophets from a screen and bow to the algorithm's grin. I learned divinity from busted engines. The way they cough and then begin. That advice came wrapped in static. Work hard, stay small, pay your fine. I took the stay small, set it on fire, let the smoke spell out. The rest is mine. I got friends who married their distractions. Signed the papers in fluorescent light. I brought a pen filled up with friction. Signed my name with pressure and spite. Tongues a bust together, never jams. Each word grinds deeper into steel. I don't spit slogans, I drop fractures. Let them spider through what you call real. You flexing, rented mirrors frame your fear as confidence and charm. I bench press nights of ugly silence till my ribs rattled like an alarm. I'm not your mascot for resilience, not your poster kid for overcame. I drag my failures on a chain behind me. Let them scrape and spark and spell my name. You are redemption, neatly packaged, bow tie, shrink wrap, safe to sell. I offer teeth marks on your doctrine and muddy footprints through your shell. This path ain't lit, it's jagged, bolts and glass under every step I take. I keep walking, soul screaming in protest because comfort's just a prettier cage. By the time you circle back to question me, I'll be 3 dead factories ahead, leaving graffiti warnings on the smokestacks for the next kid choking on what's left unsaid. Clock hand clicking. Clock hand clicking. Jaw tight, knuckles itching. Steel boots on stained concrete. Every breath tastes like copper and grit. Rust halo on the ceiling. Flicker light, dead feeling. My shadow looks better armed than me, but my pulse keeps punching through my teeth.
I make peace with rage, then I let it live. Concrete saints with the jaws unhinged, blessing every kid with a broken hinge. We built our faith out of busted hinges, kicked down the gate, that's a proper engine. Every scar on my skin, that's stamped ID. Every crack in my voice, that's self-belief. I don't pray for a break or a quick relief. I sharpen each doubt into jagged teeth. I never learned calm, I learned control. I never learned rules, I learned patrols. Walked home through zones where the air turned cold, when my face set hard like drying mold. You can smell the fear when the talk gets cheap. All bark, half heart, weak bite, thin speech. I don't bargain, I don't sign blank sheets. If a hand looks fake, I burn the reach. You want truth here? You want truth here? My father left Rustin' the 3-word note, said hold this pain. Then he watched me choke, I swallowed the shame till it skinned my throat. Then I spat it back out like a poison joke. Teacher said pick a lane is a proper road, but the map they waved was a haunted hoax. I carved my path through the dead proposals, left their good advice in a cracked disposal. Every time I slip, they said that shit cap. Nail my future flat on a splintered map. So I took each nail from their pointed trap, built a crooked crown, made it fit my rap. I got friends in cells and friends in graves, got friends who switch sides to get a raise. Got fake concern dressed up in praise, mouth in his glass, I stall in vain. Corporate saints with their chrome-plated grins, shake your hand, count the 3 pressed pins. Spin your sweat into charts and spins, then toss your bones in the profit bin. They want clean, I cough dust on stage. They want safe, I torch their cage. They want quiet, I flood with rage. Every bar a brick through a polished face. I don't glamorize scars, I catalog every cut, every shove, every shattered lock. Every word I spit is a Molotov, lighting up a list they thought I lost. With his headphones cracked, hand-me-down hoodie, and a spine half snapped. He stares at the floor like it talks right back, like it's telling him fold, just accept the trap. I see that stare, it's a mirror slice, I know that air, all grit and spite. I used to press my pulse to the kitchen knife, just to check if the fear could feel my life. So I step outside, let the door swing slow, say I don't know you, but I know that hoe. They'll tell you shrink, they'll tell you fold, they'll sell you calm, and they tax your soul. Told them all those screens with the plastic shine only show teeth when they smell decline. They'll patch your jeans and they rob your spine, call it saving you while they trace your lines. Don't wait for a hand with the halo ring, build your own grip out of busted things. Turn your doubt to a blade, not a brittle sting cutter. In the day to dust, pigment of the city on my tongue like rust. Heartbeat clipped to a click in the kiln room. Every thought framed in the barcode showroom. Cold chrome grin on the face of the payroll. Fingerprints burned off, still traceable. They know I was raised on the static of a broken fuse. Concrete alphabet, learned every bruise. Turn that bruise to a blueprint to a bruise back. Looped on the news track, chewing on the truth black. Watching every handshake, high to shank. Every bright screen drain, every dry tank. Woke up with a migraine shaped like a logo. Fine print carved in my spine, it's a promo. Slogan sewn in the seams of my jacket. Every step tagged, every habit in a package. Static in my jaw when the towers speak. Ghosts in the glass and ads in my sleep. Clock hands drag like chains in the hallway. Time card teeth bite deep through the all day. Boss got a guy complex and the cheap tie. Said I should be grateful just to bleed by. He never seen a mind sharper than the meat grinder. Never felt the fire flip under the seat liner. I'm the glitch in the grid in a skin suit, tongue like a drill bit. Truth when I rip through wires in my wrist, but the veins used to twitch. I write resignation letters in the dead language script with the grin like a brick through a boardroom window. Let the shards spell my name in the limbo. Take notes while the ink's still toxic. Spit till the algorithm choke on the logic. My first lullaby was a siren on the night shift. Second was a neighbor getting hauled for the right fist. Third was a fuse pop fridge full of old air. Fourth was a landlord counting gold in the cold chair. I learned fast that mercy is a loan shark. Interest compound on the back of a blown heart. Every late fee stapled to my last nerve. Every past due note is trying to map my words. So I carved a new scale in the drywall. Measured every setback, nailed it to the fall. Used hunger as a hammer, rage as a level. Blow stairs out of setbacks, climbed every bevel. See the boardroom boys talk code in the soft tone. Draw bloodless wars in the slide with the grab zone. I walk here, boost loud, eyes like a car crash. Breath like a matchbook, pockets full of hard facts. Tell them your profit margins paved in the race names. Your bonus built on bodies tucked in the waste lanes. You call it growth when the ground starts coughing. Call it progress when the poor start auctioning everything they own for another slow week. Another great chest, another low peak. I've been that barcode kid in the back aisle, breaking down boxes just to buy a half smile. Now I'm here with the man you're written in rage. Step one, snap the pen, bleed on the page. Step two, like the script in a steel drum, let the smoke spell verbs that you still run. Step three, when they hand you a muzzle, spit it. Train that clam to a crown in the real minute. Tongue sharpened on the edge of their memos. Deep chewing through chains on the demos. I'm the arctic, you died in your sleep phase. The line item marked consequence in deep red glaze. I don't pledge to a brand or a banner. Every slogan sound like a slurred court planner. Every handshake feels like a wrist lock. Every policy smell like a missed knock. They want quiet compliance in a clean file. I bring riots in the rhyme over mean style. Every word a crowbar, pying at the gate hinge. Every bar a brick lob straight at the sage fringe. You sit safe in the chair made of wage slips. Sipping poured silence from a blame drip. We choke on exhaust from your daydreams. You post steel toes.